We have major changes to Wrestlemania Backlash main event. The Tribal Chief changes everything. SmackDown was pre-recorded this week. I was able to avoid the spoilers, and I loved it. This is things you might have missed. And before we get started, make sure you've hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. All of the 10 names you see on screen, NXT Superstars, were released today by the WWE, including Dexter Lumis, who was on NXT pretty much weekly, Dakota Kai, who was just a champion a couple of weeks ago. Absolutely shocking they can't find a place for Dakota Kai on the main roster. And then, of course, Haaland, someone who showed a lot of promise. There are apparently reasons for these releases. Apparently, these are people that they either thought wasn't improving in the ring, or they decided, they weren't going to sign with WWE, so WWE sped up that process. And it's never easy when you see releases, especially of people you love to watch, but this is the downside of having a developmental brand. So let's go to SmackDown, and the biggest news of the night is Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre went at it. They fought each other. The fight seemingly was on until it wasn't. Roman Reigns ripped up and fed the contract for the Unification match to Matt Riddle. Now, why? That was the big question. Does the Unification match then not happen? Well, we found out pretty quickly at WrestleMania Backlash it will now be a 6-man tag team match instead. No word if all the titles are on the line. Maybe that's something they add next week, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to go another month with having the belts unified at another pay-per-view down the road. So, I don't know, man. I feel bad for people that purposely bought tickets thinking they're going to get a unification match. But we started SmackDown with Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn in a steel cage. And who doesn't love a steel cage match? The psychology here with Sami Zayn being anxious to enter the cage, knowing he couldn't just run away, even though he tried and failed many times. Drew McIntyre clearly was going to win this match, and he did. And you could almost say when he climbed to the top with his sword in hand, he was king of the castle. Which is smart because WWE Clash at the Castle, look at the T, it's Drew McIntyre's sword, is the WWE UK pay-per-view in Cardiff, Wales in September. Tickets go on sale May 20th. I'm excited. And while we're talking of Drew, the ring broke. Yesterday, Thursday, WWE's Newcastle show, the ring broke during the match between Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre, the top rope snap. There is a video up on the channel. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go check that out. From one Drew to another, Drew Gulak was tonight's timekeeper for WWE. Drew Gulak proving he can do it all. Is he going to referee a match? I hope he does commentary. Let's make him Vince McMahon for a week. Drew, hire back Bray Wyatt, dude, okay? I really wanted to point this out because I thought it was really cool. Of course, the women's tag team title feud that's going on. Shayna Baszler bringing out that big kick to the arm to Naomi tonight. And do you know what? I really love that. It makes Shayna Baszler look so dangerous. Something so simple. And WWE need to do more stuff like this with Shayna. It just makes her look dangerous and I like it. I also really like the fact MadCap Moss tonight wasn't wearing his usual attire. Do you know what? He looked badass with a sledgehammer. I'm not going to lie. He looked badass wearing his overalls. I thought, do you know what? Let's put him in them permanently because they're better than the suspenders and stuff he currently wears. But you notice when he kissed the trophy? Look at that. Andre's got a giant butt. Why did they give Andre a giant butt on a trophy? What? I don't know. It also now looks like we're going to get a breakup between Jinder Mahal and Shanky. I kind of feel like, why? Are you really going to push either, man? Come on, WWE. Now, here's something I cared about. Raquel Gonzalez is what I will continue to call her. She ravished tonight on SmackDown. Why did they put Raquel ravishes? What's that? Against this person, you know what happens when we get a jobber on the channel?
The are you?
Well, her name is Kat, and I'm really, really happy that Jerry the King Lawler was not on commentary for this because, well, if you remember back in the day, Jerry Lawler liked the cat. Of course, Raquel did win this match. Obviously, her debut match on SmackDown. They just got to stop her smiling. Oh, here we go. Hashtag Where's Butch is officially a thing. Butch is missing. And WWE on Instagram, on Twitter and stuff, they are really having a lot of fun with this. I don't know where this is honestly leading. Is this something to be like a Where's Waldo thing? I don't know. I like it though. But no, we have got new airbrush tees available on WWE Shop, including a pretty nice Alexa Bliss one there. And Bayley. Could this be hinting some returns? Talking of shirts, who noticed Veer Mahan wearing a Fiend t-shirt on Twitter the other day? Oh, Veer let him in. Veer let him in and I like it. Give him the world titles. The Undertaker's gloves, tie and hat are available on WWE Shop, as well as this limited edition up to 100 mini replica title belt. It looks really sweet. I might need to check that one out. And WWE's newest line of pop vinyls, they're on WWE Shop. This is turned into a WWE Shop commercial, and they don't even sponsor me, goddamn. But of course, Alexa Bliss is in that set, and there was some news today about Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is ready to go. She is just waiting for the phone call. She confirmed that, and, well, it's going to be interesting. Vince, you better pick up that phone and bring her back. Don't pick up the phone for any other damn reason, Vince McMahon. We know what you're like. Did anyone else notice the Cesaro reference by Xavier Woods tonight when he was talking to Sheamus in that promo making his entrance? I like that. Let's not forget Cesaro. You might not want to name him, but let's not forget him. Now, Walter had a promo this week. Again, we're not forgetting him for sure. But in life, just get someone who looks at you the way that Ludwig Kaiser looks at Walter, because that's a look right there. Now, the biggest news of the day, Steve Austin, Broken Skull Sessions with Cody Rhodes comes out next week. This is gonna be, I just can't wait. This is gonna be good. We had another Lacey Evans promo again this week, and I've said this now for a couple of weeks in a row. I really like these, man. I think this is one of the best things they're currently doing in the women's division. Lacey Evans right now is killing it. She's winning over an audience. She's making people see the real her. And it's going to be really interesting how they return Lacey Evans to the ring. And yes, we're going to talk about it now. So if you are leaving us, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. There was a Beat the Clock challenge on SmackDown with Charlotte Flair and the one and only Ronda Rousey. Time was ticking down. I know no one's watching anymore. Why am I even talking? 1 minute 41 was the record to beat for Ronda. And I'm just going to talk about the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I probably got one wrong there, but no one's listening to me. It's absolutely fine. Charlotte Flair, though, was unable to beat Aaliyah. And because of that, obviously, Ronda Rousey was victorious. This, though, Charlotte was pissed and she took it out on Drew Gulak again. Poor Drew, man. Make Drew Gulak the special referee for Backlash. Let's do that, shall we, Vince? Why not? Poor Drew Gulak. I'd give SmackDown a respectable 6 out of 10 this week. Obviously, it wasn't live. There's a lot of stuff edited, a lot of stuff going on with the show when it's not live, so we can't really judge it too harshly. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that stuff, and I'll see you next time. Peace!